the field. He's going to take down a bunch of these tanks actually quite easily. So I might actually be completely wrong here. Forgg might actually be able to push and take down a base or two. We see C constantly trying to reinforce this 3 o'clock base, trying to hold it, and this is going to be a very, very important battle. If Forgg can take down one of these bases at the 3 or the top right, he could be in shape to work his way back into this. If he does not, he's going to have a whole lot of trouble, as that 5th base is coming up online pretty shortly as well. So this is really going to be a very, very important couple minutes coming up here for the outcome of this game.
Yeah, I think that Seal was trying to focus too much on expanding. Maybe he was overconfident. Not entirely sure, but we can see that C has the upgrade advantage and the economic advantage, but he has no army. And God, so many SCVs dying there. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, wow, there's an excellent attack by Forgg at C's 3rd base. Wow, and C counterattacking at what would be C attacking Forge's 4th base, and wow, doing some impressive damage there. So this is players are gonna be definitely switching bases here, but I think that Forgg has to do more damage while he can, because C has the upgrade and C has the economy, but C does not have the army right now. Really, I think the amount of tanks that Forgg has at a third base of C is probably more than C has around the whole map, I believe. So as long as Forgg has that tank superiority, he can do some massive damage. And oh, nice little play here by Forgg. He's doing exactly what he needs to do. He's gonna be able to attack that top right completely unpunished, because there is a tank line between the 3rd and 4th base of C, and Forgg is gonna completely abuse that. And God, Forgg is dealing so much damage to C right now. C lost one base, and I think he's gonna lose another. But right now, it looks like C's coming back into the battle. He's definitely dropping tanks everywhere. So he seems to be macroing his way back up, trying to fight for Forgg while he can, because if C does not diminish that amount of tanks, he can be in a lot of trouble.
Man, for a while back there, Forgg had like the army advantage and C had the economic advantage, and now it's just Forgg has the army advantage. Although it looks like C's throwing up a base at the 9 o'clock, going to try to take another hidden base. But really, and he's taking another one at the bottom left. Man, just looking at the mini-map, C is so hungry in this game. So he lost that top right base, although he's got so many forces there at the ramp, it looks like he might be able to re-secure it. But throwing up 2 more hidden bases. It's pretty clear why Forgg has more units. It's because C's just throwing up command centers every time he gets 400 minerals instead of macroing. Haha, just kidding. But he is building a lot of bases, and it looks like C's moving across the map, not just with his dropships, but with his main army. And I think he scanned he scouted the bottom left with an idle vulture, and is going to come and crush that. And there's he scouted the 9 o'clock. Maybe he scouted both. So this is great for Forgg. He's going to come up and crush that. It's going to be a little hard to fight up a ramp, but he's got so many extra units. Oh, there you go. And +2/+0 or +2 weapons up for both players, so tanks are going down super quick, as I'm sure you all know. And this base for C at the 9 o'clock is going to go down, and yeah, now if it wasn't already, the bottom left is also scattered. So Forgg is looking like he's in great position right now.
Then this is an incredible back and forth game. C taking like a huge economic advantage, and then just trying to continue a little bit too hard going for that economic advantage. When he had 4 bases, he should have just used those 4 bases and macroed up, but he went for 5 and got a little bit too greedy there, and now Forgg has taken down a couple bases, taken down this 9 o'clock, taken down 3 command centers really, so definitely has worked his way back into this game. However, you gotta note that Forgg has gotta be mined out of his main. His natural is probably pretty low right now, so he's not going to be mining for a whole lot longer. He needs another base. Whereas C, he spent a lot of time mining at the 9 o'clock and the top right, and now he's mining it as a 6 o'clock base. So his 6 o'clock base is going to be mining for a really long time to come, and that's really important to know. And he's got the bottom left as well. So I think Forgg is in Forgg is still, I think Forgg definitely has a military advantage right now, hardcore, and if he can take down, oh wow, looks like he's going to get a bunch of SCVs here, and he's moving towards the bottom left, and he can take down that bottom left, it becomes your, the original corners against each other, then Forgg should have a pretty good opportunity to finish this game off, just because he has the military advantage and both players will not be mining significantly. But if C can hold this bottom left, it could be lights out for Forgg. 4GG really needs to take down this bottom left and get a base up himself. Otherwise, he is going to be struggling for cash within a couple minutes, and that is a huge dropship fleet for C that we haven't really seen used. It's been dropped once to clear out some tanks, but not that many. And what the hell? 4GG is taking the middle expansion, and yeah, that's just wow. I guess actually that might be the safest expansion for him to take. No, that's not true. The top right or the 9 o'clock are probably the safest expansions for him to take, but he's going for the middle, maybe hoping it doesn't get noticed or something, because no one really walks through there, but this is really crazy. I have no idea. I can't see this working, but, you know, maybe, just maybe it will.
So yeah, 4GG definitely has a huge military advantage, but he's using the tanks he has to gain map control, and he definitely needs that. As soon as he gets map control, he's gonna be able to expand and catch up to C economically. But I have to say, even though C has the economic, or had the economic advantage for nearly 10 minutes, I'd say, it hasn't really paid off. I mean, there's been a couple of extra dropships, all right. Extra tanks? No, I don't think so. Science vessels? No, nothing. Just there's gonna be a huge drop in the middle. Jesus Christ! And oh, heroic SCVs might. Oh no, I thought those SCVs are actually gonna do a whole lot of damage to those tanks, but that's not gonna be the case. And we see here that actually C's gonna be able to eliminate this middle base, sadly, because 4GG really needs to take map control, because otherwise C's economy will actually kick in. Not necessarily because C will be in a better position, but because 4GG will fall behind. Because these bases, I think he's only mining off of one base right now, which should be the 12 o'clock, and probably the 3 o'clock that he apparently just recently acquired. But still, if C holds his position, he's gonna be in great shape.
That's true if he holds his position, but you gotta think that 4GG has enough of a military advantage that he's going to be able to make that into an economic advantage. The 3 o'clock base that he's throwing up has to be